Okay, welcome back to RazorActive, where we just had a very active discussion on the game of football, obviously. Since they both don't think that football is stupid, I should just ask them, what games do you all think, which sport is the stupidest?
I think for me, American football.
Why?
I can't seem to get it every time I watch it. I mean, rugby is nice. There's a flow. But American football for me breaks up too much, And there's all the systems and the grids and all,
Yeah.
It's kind of exciting to listen to their speeches in the dressing room, in the movies and all that. That's about it. Then after that, they go in. Okay. The only thing that's nice is that dramatic, the quarterback pass. And that's about it. But then they start to break up the game. So there's a lot of breaks. I need to watch it for maybe about 15 years. Before I get the hang of it, but I just can't seem to get the hang of it.
What about you, Dylan?
I don't get... I'm not trying to knock cricket, but I think that's very silly. And like I said, I like a game that's over in 90 minutes, a game that needs to be played over a couple of days.
Yeah.
On a big field with very, very few people, and they're all sort of dressed in white. What's the point of that?
You still have the one-day cricket though, but you still have time to have tea and
exactly
and
right.
That,
exactly.
No, but actually, sport. I mean, we talk about American football, Aussie rules. It's actually very segmented according to countries, right? So if you were born in the US, you may be a big football fan, American football fan.
Could be, yeah.
Or even baseball, which I think is a stupid sport. Because I was trying to watch it, I think it was sometime last week, right? When they just finished the World Series.
Now, I prefer baseball to cricket.
To me, they are similar.
Okay,
so I was just watching and then nothing is happening half the time. The pitcher either throws a ball or it's a strike, and then the guys get a free base. Yeah. And then that's it.
And they look quite physically, to me, unfit.
Yeah.
With a bit of the pot belly, and then of course they're spitting
even
and all that.
What's that dude's name? Barry Bonds, right?
Yeah.
He is fat.
Yeah, he looks like he hangs out at the kopitiam one too many times.
Yeah, so
too many beers. But I think, they need that size because they need to swing.
Yeah.
So you need that core or whatever strength, is it?
And it's called.
Have you ever tried that?
No, maybe it's a game for me, man. Right. Note to self.
Okay.
Yeah.
Baseball.
Think about baseball, yeah.
But it's more fun.
I can make a career, man, second career.
It's faster moving than cricket.
No,
what about
it's
you?
not what?
It is.
Plus, they have those cool jerseys, man. Those cool jerseys that you can
I think you've been watching the highlights, that's why it's fast.
No, I've seen the games. In fact, when I went to US, I made it a point to go and watch a baseball game because I really wanted to watch.
So did you like it?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I mean, I've always liked the game. If there's anything that I had to watch in the US while I was there, I would watch baseball and basketball.
Yeah, basketball is nice to watch.
Basketball is like football. If you really get the good players,
hands, right?
Football with hands, my God.
Yeah.
It's fast, yeah. It's a fast game, yeah.
But
what about you?
What?
What do you think is the most stupid sport in the world?
Baseball.
Baseball? Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I once had an argument with a friend about baseball and cricket because he was trying to explain to me what cricket was. So he went blah 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 blah. Then I went, so it's kind of like baseball lah. And he went like, no, it's not like baseball. And I'm like, chill, man. I'm just trying to understand why you love cricket so much. So it's really to each its own lah.
Yeah.
These days you see poker on the sports
channel. It's not
channel.
a sport.
Or spelling. I think if you go to America, you see
darts?
spelling competition. Oh yeah, darts, man. We totally forgot about that, right? That's another game you can have while having a beer, man.
Darts, yeah.
Yeah. That'll be really... Well, to each its own, I guess.
I think as long as you have a beer, sports like darts and billiards are all doable.
Exactly, right? Drunk people can do it.
But I find billiards, of course, is more interesting because of the angles. You can hit the ball.
Yeah, I actually like playing that too.
There's a bit of strategy in there.
Yeah, it's like the Sabutio thing,
Yeah,
against football.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so what else are we going to slam?
I don't know, man.
How about rock climbing? Now,
just because they have left, right?
Yeah. Okay.
You were dying to say something.
No, what is the thought process? What do I get out of this when I reach the top?
Especially when they climb on artificial walls, eh?
Yeah.
Well, like I mentioned, you're just thinking,
like
okay,
for me, it'll be
oh
my God, I just want to survive this. I don't know about you.
But but have you guys seen the the speed climbing?
Yeah, that's
amazing.
Yeah.
And half the time, the guys don't use their legs; they just go like, tung, 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 pump.
And then when you get up there, you go like, how am I going to get down?
Yeah.
I'll just let go and just let the whatever safety.
But just like you mentioned, you think F1 is stupid.
No, I didn't. I actually like F1.
Oh.
I don't
So
like
I can't
F1,
say
man.
that.
Oh no, it
I
was.
think that's stupid,
Sorry,
man.
it was our cameraman who said he thinks F1
Okay,
is stupid.
Formula One.
That
yes.
one I don't understand
Many
either.
people say it's stupid because it's like kicking the ball. Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
the same old argument, round and round. The car's
Exactly.
going round, right? So there is a trick to appreciating Formula One. One is
Watch the
don't
highlights.
just watch the cars going round and round, because if you're just watching that, then I think you're going to be bored. Sometimes it's boring. They don't do much. So that's
Yeah.
when you read your
Read
papers.
or get a beer,
Go to
like Dylan will
Gotta
do.
break.
read up, surf the net. Then you, oh my God, it's Hamilton. He
I,
just made a move or something. Then you just check. And
I watched the Singapore
Yeah.
GP. I had dinner. I watched the first 2 laps. Went out, had dinner, drove home, and went back just in time for the checkered flag, man. So
Yeah.
it's a great game if you want to kind of do other stuff. If you're a busy person and you got lots of things to do, it's a great game, man.
But I like the politics, you know, the behind the scenes
Yeah,
stabbing in
yeah.
the back
Oh,
and all
yeah,
that, and
yeah.
bitching and all.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
I
And
like
again,
I like
that-
the look on Alonso's face. I think
Yeah.
when they were on the podium.
Yeah.
Or did Hamilton
the
wear
body
a
language,
shake
yeah.
his head? Yeah. you could see it all there. You know, the dagger eyes, like.
That's the interesting thing, I think. To me, I think the most interesting thing about Formula One. But again, you see, it's not so much
Personalities.
about the sport. It's about the scene.
Oh yeah. What goes on behind
Off
it,
the
right?
pitch, yeah.
I like the fact that they've got so much sponsorship on their jersey. It's not even funny, man. You've got like Marlboro and then Tic Tac next to it or something. You know,
Yeah.
it's just ridiculous.
Too much money involved.
Too much,
I think.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
What about golf?
Golf. I like.
I like the look golf.
I like it when they get
Maybe
to
when
the
I'm
green.
older.
That's about it. But the rest of it, I can't really. I think it's more a game where you're actually just playing against yourself.
Yeah.
You're trying to keep your focus.
It's a
I-
bit hard for the viewers to see it on TV as well, right? You kind of go,
No, but
Right.
actually I
Oh.
realized is the golf shows live, they're very well produced. They'll go to the tee, then they'll go to the next one. It's the studio.
it's good editing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
It's good
it's
editing,
really
and how do you
good.
make a boring game interesting
So
for the viewers?
actually, you know, even though the guy tees off and then he walks, you don't
Yeah.
have to see him walk. You
Yeah.
can see the next guy take his next shot. So it's
Yeah.
actually not that bad to me. Well, I think I generally watch quite a
I
bit.
think watching
A bit
the
of golf.
process of the golfer getting ready, that's the interesting part for me, you know, where they look at the gradient of the ground. You know, some of them will pick up the grass and
Yeah.
then they'll drop just to see where the wind, although they should know where the wind is blowing anyway.
It's just for drama.
But I once covered a golf tournament a long time ago when I just started out, and that was the idea because I didn't know anything about golf. So they said, why don't you write it from that perspective? So I went there and I observed. And I think it was Ernie Els or someone else. It was Greg Norman, and he was about to shoot. Then the crowd was all there. And they were all looking at him. Then they looked at his swing, then he just got ready and he... Pop! Then it... Oh. Now, I'm trying to struggle because I can't see where the ball is. But they're looking at him and clapping.
Yeah.
Then other golfers who did a swing or something, they're like, oh. Ooh.
You hear a lot of that.
And you
on-
can't see
yeah.
anything, right? You can't see the ball. But then I found out that apparently it's in the swing. If he did a wrong swing, he could tell.
But how could they tell
They could
whether
tell.
his swing was...
God knows.
Because
I
everyone
They,
has...
still
listen
can't
to
see
the,
the ball.
Because
listen to
everyone
that.
has...
Yeah.
If it's a boop, or it's a
Yeah, the sound or something.
maybe.
You
I
just
don't know,
made
I'm
up those
guessing.
sounds, right?
Of course I did.
Okay.
That's how I get by every day in real life.
But I just can't get it. I mean, I look at the ball. So another colleague of mine said, don't worry about that. Just wait until they come round at the 18 hole.
Just clap when they clap, just boo
Yeah.
when they
Okay,
boo. Yeah.
so what's the conclusion? Football is not stupid,
Watch football.
but those that we say they are stupid.
Yeah, football is life. It's the best.
I say to
Okay,
each his own.
actually, okay, no use talking to these two about
Okay.
whether football is stupid. I'm just wasting my time here, and that's all we have for time today. But before Razor Top 5 comes on, here's the Razorism for the evening. Football players, like prostitutes, are in the business of ruining their bodies for the pleasure of strangers,
Wow.
says writer and performer Merle Kessler.
But they get paid well for it.
More than prostitutes.
That's what prostitutes get too.
More than prostitutes, I'm sure.
Yeah, more than that.
That's another discussion after.
Okay.
Anyway, that's something for Ernest and Dylan to think about. Thank you and good night.